If you look inside my closet, you'll see that I have a pretty good number of cosplays. And a lot of that may be is because I really do have a good number of them. Now, I'm not just talking about the normal varieties such as sci-fi and comic books. I also mean the incredible kinds from stuff like movies, TV shows, video games, and anime. And I love the hell out of them. I enjoyed looking like the characters I dress up as, and whenever I wear one at a convention, the experience was well worth it. So I'm doing a series talking about every single one of them. We're gonna analyze every single bit of them, how well they turned out, and if it's well worth it. So sit back, relax, and get your sewing needles ready, because this is CGS, aka A Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Alright, well, hey guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to another fantastic episode of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, and yeah, kinda makes sense to actually put out another one of these right about now, so yeah, nothing much else to it, so yeah, I guess pretty much following up to, of course, the previous episode that I did, where, of course, I talked about my casual Ruby Rose cosplay. I'm, of course, going to, yeah, excuse me for a second, I'm, of course, going to be talking about another version of my gender-bent Ruby Rose cosplay, except this time, it is, of course, her set of pajamas that she wore during parts of Volume 1 of the show, So yeah, this will of course be another version of course, my gender-bent Ruby Rose that I've been meaning to tackle for some time, and thankfully throughout part of 2019, I actually did manage to of course get it going for sure, and I guess in the end, I am really thrilled by the way it turned out. So yeah, I of course got the cosplay right in front of me right about now. So yeah, and of course I'm going to go ahead and talk about it bit by bit and piece by piece in order to get the full-on experience on how I've actually put the whole thing together. So yeah, nothing much else to it except, well, let's go ahead and get right to it. Now, to officially kick things off for, of course, this cosplay right about now, like I say, it's actually a rather easy process that I did for, of course, my casual Ruby Rose cosplay. So yeah, I guess what better way to, of course, talk about this one than by just, well, talk about the whole thing in its entirety. So yeah, nothing much else to it except, I think pretty much the entire costume in its entirety, as you can see here right about now, and it's pretty straightforward. I've actually pretty much bought some stuff online that would actually help out, and some of which I've actually took the time to actually make for sure. So yeah, and of course, the first thing that I need to mention right about now is, of course, this wonderful mask that I got off of Amazon, and of course, I think it actually does feel rather soft and quite nice that I have to say, and I really love the way it actually turned out. So yeah, and of course, as you can see here, with these really long red triangles that you see right here, that's supposed to represent the eyes of one of the creatures of Grimm. I actually used some of the fabric that I use to make the cloak for, of course, my casual Ruby Rose cosplay, and cut up these small pieces just to make it look like its eyes, and yeah, I did have some massive struggles to actually get it sewed on properly, but I guess I did manage to, of course, get some help, and they did turn out massively great for sure. I really love the way it actually turned out, and it's actually a really great mask for sure. So yeah, and of course, another thing that I should mention is, of course, the next thing I need to talk about, which is, of course, the shirt that I have to say. So yeah, pretty much like with of course the previous cosplay, this shirt I've actually took the time to make it off of a Spreadshirt online, which actually did turn out massively well for sure. Just pretty much a basic black t-shirt, as you can see here, with of course yeah, with of course this Ursaring head looking so cute and adorable for sure, yeah, I think I actually took the time to actually pretty much get a render out in Photoshop to actually get it right, and I still say it actually turned out massively well for sure, and of course if we can pretty much look beyond the shirt right about now, pretty much what we have inside is of course these wonderful pairs of tights that I actually got, yeah, and pretty straight forward. It's pretty much I actually picked these up straight off of Redbubble to of course match yeah, to pretty much match Ruby's pajama pants that she wore in it, and I think it actually does feel quite nice. Sure, it does feel tight in some areas, but I still think they are rather comfy for sure. So yeah, I think with everything that I have to say, like I said with my casual Ruby Rose cosplay, it's actually a rather easy cosplay for, of course, for me to put together. And of course, much like the last two, and the one that we'll get to in the next episode, I thankfully relied on my wig that I got off of FM Anime, which is sweet. So yeah, it does feel good to, of course, reuse some stuff for, of course, from another cosplay for, of course, this one for sure. So yeah, pretty straightforward, but it does get the job done. So yeah. And so yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have to say for, of course, Ruby's pajamas for sure. So yeah, I guess all that's left right now is to try the whole thing on and to let you see me and, of course, the cosplay in general. So yeah, nothing much else to it. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Alright, well, I guess I actually do look good in this cosplay right about now, so yeah, looks like I am officially in this bad boy right here, and yeah, I have to say, this actually does look really great for sure. I really love the way he actually turned out right about now, so yeah, I guess for, of course, from what I've actually seen, like I said, this is actually a rather easy cosplay for me to put together, and that's right alongside my casual Ruby Rose cosplay that I've put together before. So yeah, I guess mainly for what it is, I think it's I guess for this being an easy cosplay for me to put together. Again, I really love the way he actually turned out. So excuse me. So yeah, I think with of course what I'm seeing, I think pretty much with the my sleeping mask right pretty much right around my neck, because yeah, I think it would be probably make the wig a little crunch together if I just set it on top of my head, but I guess around the neck actually does feel fine for sure, and yeah, I think pretty much the shirt itself actually looks nice, and the tights right below me actually does feel absolutely great for sure. So yeah, I guess for what it is, I really do admire the way that this cosplay actually turned out, and like I said, this is actually a rather easy one that I've actually put together. So yeah, I guess with all that hands down, if I ever do debut this at a future convention that'll be coming up sometime very soon, chances are I think I will be in absolute delight for, of course, pretty much a Ruby themed pajama party for sure. So yeah, if there is one at a future convention that'll be coming up, you bet I'll be jumping into this for, of course, for exactly that. So yeah, I guess for what it is, I really do admire the way this cosplay actually turned out, and yeah, it actually does feel nice and comfy for sure. So yeah, I guess for what it is, I really do admire the way it actually turned out, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, and I guess with that thought, I think it's a good way to stop right about now. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, and of course, as usual, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then by all means go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, as always, if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then go ahead and send me an email to this email address, backley95@hotmail.com. And of course, as always, if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, some plenty of other stuff that I got going on, for me at least, including showing off some brand new cosplays like this one you're seeing right about now, then go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, as always, if you want to show your support for me and see some sneak peeks to some videos that I got coming up, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, then go ahead and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/AckleyTackTV. And of course, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of on my channel, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, and of course, definitely be on the lookout for, of course, the next episode of course, this show right about now, because for, of course, another version of my gender-bent Ruby Rose cosplay, we're going to be stepping away from, of course, volumes 1, 2, and 3 right about now, and step right into, of course, volumes 4, 5, and 6, and part of volume 7 right about now. So yeah, I guess if you want to know exactly what I mean, then if you know exactly what I mean, then definitely be on the lookout for that. But in case you actually don't, then tune into the next episode to see for yourself. But I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.